Welcome to Gridmaster, RuneScape's first official unofficial bingo. They said it's going to take a month, but I plan to put that to the test. Let's jump right into my adventure. Okay, we are in. A little bit late to the party per usual because I'm West Coast US, but let's get started. Yeah, let's zip through all the starter stuff. Most of you have done it, and for those who haven't, I'll cover the basics. Do not pick Animal Wrangler first. It's a dead end and a massive time sink. I chose mining and then woodcutting second, but it really doesn't matter which order you do. After that, I headed over to Corsair Cove. I thought it would be a good idea since there was maple trees there as well as the ogresses, but I think you need agility to get to the maple trees and I didn't do that first. I also didn't get any combat stats, so instead I went over to Core End. And I was able to finish the maple tree tile and to train my thieving to 25 to do the stalls. Once you steal from the stall once, you unlock the tile that lets you not deplete them, but this guy just kept thieving from it over and over without unlocking the tile, which was frustrating everyone, but eventually he did figure it out. Next I headed over to the Stronghold of Security and drifted behind some other players so I didn't take any damage, which worked pretty well.
God, watch the nipples, Kevin!
I should have done this earlier because finishing these boots gives you Fairy's Flight and it lets you travel pretty much anywhere in the game with ease, which I then used to get the Gnome Stronghold and check off the Gnome Ball tile. So I made my way over to Varlamore to pickpocket some wealthy citizens. You don't need to do any of the distracting or anything, and I just needed to get a few keys so I could go steal from one of their houses. This unlocked the Golden God perk, which lets you out things for an increased value, and this lets you buy things from shops and pretty much make money not an issue anymore. I started with some plate bodies and then went over to the Stonemason in the Savannah, and pretty much just worked my way up to his most expensive item, and although it took a minute, eventually I had a couple hundred mil cash stack. I then went over to use the second part of Golden God that makes it so good, and that's to train your prayer. You can just spam coins on the altar to get the XP you would get from Dragon Bones. Now that I had protection prayers, I was able to do Vampire Slayer, which is another tile, and also go back to the ogres, which would have been fine, except I ran out of prayer and then got dragged out when I thought I was safe. No! Anyway, once we redid that, we were able to chain some combat stats together for XP. I picked Magic, Strength, and Range, my three best DPS skills. After getting 66 Mage, I went to grab my standard issue Mystic set and went over to the Gemstone Crab. I'm going to be doing a lot of AFKing here, and I wanted to get the 40 defense to equip Mystic. Afterwards, I decided to head over to Bryophyta, but I couldn't quite get through the agility shortcut, so I went around the other way through Varrock, which was kind of good because I needed to grab Scurious, and there was a lot of people already there doing the same thing. I went to Bryophyta, but forgot that they had changed this recently so that you don't use your key until you open the chest after the fight. So I struggled through the Bryophyta fight only to leave right after and have to redo it. I had to restock on food, but I got it the second time and looted the chest, completing another tile. Decided to go send an early barrows run now that I was a little bit powered up, and if you can start a mini quest with the strange man here, and your first chest should give you the thing to complete it. Whoa, I got a Carol's Coif. I definitely can't wield that, but that's kind of nice to get a drop that early. After this, I went to fish some Crambwans. Because my skills are all chained together, this gets me a ton of XP, and the spot doesn't move. This is going to be another one of my base AFK activities. I stopped before getting the fishing level for sharks, but I had the cooking level, so I went over to Shazian to buy a chef's hat, and then to Canifis to buy a shark. I was able to cook that shark, which gave me the infinity shark, meaning I can spam this thing and it heals me for 24. The food was helpful because I wanted to go kill a Lizardman Shaman, but I didn't want to spend all the time getting the Shazian armor, so once I killed the Shaman, it unlocked Prif, and I went to do Hunter right away. I wanted to get 75 to catch the Sunlight Moth as soon as possible because I had heard that they left in Dragon Slayer 2 XP, and I wanted to get this in case they decided to patch it out. I used the XP from Dragon Slayer 2 to head back to Barrows and wear my Carol's Coif. Okay, make sure I put that on, I almost forgot, and loot the chest. Oh, that's the one item I wanted, oh my god. For Light Caves, oh my god, that's so cool. Let's get this XP multi here. If you guys are enjoying it so far, make sure to leave a like and comment down below to let me know you did because I want to know who to thank. These league and tournament videos tend to get buried because of how many there are, so any kind of engagement means the world to me. Okay, the next thing I think I need to knock out is a gauntlet. I'm a little worried about it because I only have 62 HP, but I think I should be okay as long as I'm careful. First I need to do, I think, a normal gauntlet before I can do a corrupt. Normally a normal gauntlet would be so easy and I wouldn't even worry about it, but I have 60 HP right now and also not a lot of combat mastery, so I'm not hitting that great or anything. Basically, even in tier 2, if I make one mistake, it's all over for me. And it was a little slappy, which doesn't bode well for the corrupted gauntlet. Imagine if I got something there. Alright, time for corrupt. Hit, please. Nice, I got it. One food left. Oh, not my fastest, but got it. I'm kind of a banker's note hater in leagues. I never take it, but I think it'll be fun to try it out, and it speeds construction up a ton for me, which is going to be very important soon. Now I wanted to prep for the fight caves. I went and grabbed an Ava's since the quest was auto-completed, and then I went to grab some Zamorak monk robes from the Orania altar, and I trained a little bit of prayer while I was there as well. Once I got those, I was able to make a Zamorak brew at the altar in Varrock, which gave me the permanent potion perk, and it's also the best offensive melee potion I'm going to get until I make super combats. I grabbed a wine of Zami so I can make my permanent range pot, and I'll never have to make one of those again. The longest detour I made was over to Alderan. The gem shop there is a great place to buy some gems to cut. I just noted them all and then crafted them in the bank. I made my Fury, which unlocked Desert Treasure 2, and I went to go check if I could get the XP reward from this one. I wasn't able to, but I did get the ring, which is probably the best ring I'm gonna have for a long time. Might be a little over-prepared, but I didn't want to do it with like Fire Blast like I saw a lot of people doing it, so I still can't believe my luck with getting the Carol's Crossbow as my second item. Not as good as the one-tick blowpipe, but I'm happy I'm going for this now. This is a lot of fun. Pretty smooth, honestly. They got a little squirrely on one wave with 2 rangers in the melee, but otherwise it was free. Just gonna make sure I don't screw up Jad. I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like I'm gonna mess it up, even though I've done Inferno, like I have no problem with triple Jads, but I feel like I'm gonna blow this somehow. Maybe it's because my health is low enough to get one shot? I don't know. Right, that should be Yad down. Easy peasy. Let's see if we get the pet, that would be cool. No pet, never lucky. Next I went on to construction using my basically unlimited funds, and I started with marble fireplaces. I eventually moved on to nexuses, which has a weird menu but is definitely the fastest XP at this point. After that I did the marble walls in the superior garden, and these you have to reload your house in every time, but again, you're using so many that it's the best XP you can get at that point. Finally, we moved on to magic stones at 95, and these were insanely fast. I think I was getting well over 100 mil XP per hour. And again, I had herb lore and runecrafting chained to construction as well, which was really nice. At 99, I was able to make the demonic throne, which is a tile, as well as mount my construction cape, which gives me another tile. Spiky ore is going to come in handy, particularly for Calphite Queen, which is one of the next ones on my list. But first I had a buddy who wanted to do some Huey, so I headed over there to help him out with that. Since the Huey unique unlocks a tile, and it should be really common. My buddy had unlocked the Devil's Element, and he was using Earth spells, which was absolutely destroying Huey. So he was doing about 70% of the damage, and he had just finished his spiel about how he was going to snipe an item and then ditch me when some RNG and Karma hit. Ooh, I'm out. See you later.
Oh my god. And I got the fucking PB. I got the.
Yeah, you had so much more damage than any of us. I can make some Huey hide. That might not be a bad idea. Nice. Huey hide body. That's pretty cool, actually. I'm on my way to go get the Calphite Queen kill as well, which I think should give me the blowpipe. Alright, KQ down. Let's see what we get. Daredome Brew. I didn't need to make one earlier. Damn, that thing's gonna be sick. I think I just need darts to put in it. Let's see if I can make these rune darts. I don't think I need any more fletching. Maybe a level or two. Use them on that, and we have a blowpipe. I was pretty jealous of how strong the Devil's Element was, so I headed over to Revenant's to get some magic logs. This was the best place I could think to get a couple of them. Oh, no way. I just got an ancient totem. Magic logs. Nice. The unlock I needed to get the element was craft a Veil Totem with magic logs. I'd never done this before, but it seems like a fun way to train fletching. All I had to do was put 5 magic longbows on, but I'd be interested to come back here. Alright, let's see how melee does here. All these tiles are kind of annoying. Those are my Bofa tiles. I haven't been here in forever, I guess. Alright, first kill down. Imagine getting lucky. Got sword shard. I guess that doesn't count, does it? Come on. Another god sword shard. What the hell? Oh, Bandos Tacits. Whoa, that's so weird. The reason this is so weird to me is my buddy, who I'm trailing behind just a little bit, also got 2 Godsword shards from the boss and then Tacits. In a very similar case, we were just a little bit freaked out by the odds, especially since the shard should be rarer than getting an armor piece or a hilt. But this unlocked a whole row for me, and I decided it was time to sacrifice my fire cape, which was very short-lived. This was kind of hard to do for me because I only needed to get the halfway point in the Inferno to beat the first major, and I knew I wouldn't be getting an Inferno cape for a long time. Okay, let's see what we got from it's the Slayer Master Relic, so always be on task for all Slayer monsters. Unlock all Slayer task perks for free, that's cool. My buddy was free, so we decided to run a CM, and although he was a little more overpowered than I was starting to notice my DPS creep up with all these upgrades. We like got a similar idea for the hats, but we're not quite fully lined up yet. Oh! Oh my god, I was like getting my switch. Hey, I got a purple!
Me too, me too.
Oh, okay, great. We both
That means
do.
you got
Sick.
a fucking Tebow, dude.
Oh,
Or whatever
fuck
you
yeah.
want.
An ancestral hat. What the fuck?
I got a Dex, dude.
That's
what kind
crazy.
of bullshit is that?
That's
Can you
unlucky.
get a Dex?
With my first mega rare voucher, I decided to go for the T-bow. It comes with arrows, and yet again, range is kind of the most overpowered thing. It always seems to be that way in leagues, and this is no different because we're using most of the relics from leagues. I wanted to go back to Vorkath to finally get the prayers and the spellbooks unlocked, and I went to the Myths Guild to learn how to make super anti-fires, which protect from a lot more of Vorkath's fire. Hey, I just got the walk. That was cool. I did it with melee. Down. Hey, dragon plate legs. That's cool. Finally. Oh, 42 dragon dart tips. It's a line done. I get the grimoire, which is very good. That means I get all my prayers, I get all the spell books. Gotta get my prayer up a couple levels to get piety, or to get rigor and augury done. I also get the last combat mastery. Oh man, I've been doing it wrong the whole time. Money was only 700 XP on the normal altar, but out here you get the bonus, so it's gonna be much, much faster. I recently scolded on someone and he tried to chase me down, so I killed him. I don't know what happens, but I don't think he loses anything. I hope not. My next idea might be kind of silly to some of you, but I wanted to get the Blood Fury. I know there's a really good necklace you unlock. I think that's behind the Inferno, and that's going to be one of my last tasks. So I'll have this for a while anyway. One nice thing they did was to let you pickpocket from the buyers, even the ones that don't have a pickpocket option that you would normally kill. Oh! I just got them. Nice, 3. That's all I really need. I moved on to a little bit of farming because I needed to grow a whiteberry seed, so I did some contracts, and I was also stacking up a bunch of tree seeds for some quicker farming training after. Finally got whiteberry seeds. That will probably end my farming contract fun. Did enjoy it, but I'm going to move on to all the tree seeds I got. I got a ton of them just from doing all these contracts trying to get whiteberries. Now I can make my super combat, and maybe I'll go do my trees now. I think I have Torstals? Yeah, I do. We'll put that together, and now we have a super combat, and we don't have to worry about that potion anymore either. Growing one fruit tree earlier on unlocked the instant growth perk, so I can just spam plant these fruit trees and get a ton of XP. Almost 2 million XP right there. I have a really good idea though. I have a stack of Hespori seeds. I want to test if these grow instantly as well. Let me go try this, grow this thing. It would be so funny. Oh, it instant grew. Oh no. That's so fun. How much XP is that? 160k every time, and I get extra rolls on the seeds. That's so funny. Oh, the double bucket! The triple bucket! Why does it roll 3? Alright, I've done a lot of AFK fishing today, and I think it's time to work on the next square. I'd like another mega rare, and thought about which one I want to go for, and I think I'm going to go for the Tombs of Amascut. HMT might be more of a duo situation, so this should be fun. Oh, I have to do this whole cutscene, and I know I'm going to get a lamp at some point too, which will be nice. Let's try out this 500 here. I think this should be good for our first attempt. It's not going to be a guaranteed purple, but if it's not too bad, I will most likely bump it up to 700 there. Seems like it's going to be fairly easy. I probably should have taken... No, I need normals. Once I get a charge staff, I can take something different. I think I should be able to use the liquid adrenaline like as much as possible. Let's see. No, it went down. Damn it. I thought that would count as the potion save thing. Well, I should have saved that. Grab a better pick. This is horrific. 3 minutes or 4 minutes by itself. Blowpipe only monkey room is S tier. I love it. You get to the top before the end of the boulders, you can just range them without them getting up, so I can get a ton of extra damage here. See if this stays. No, that goes down too. Someone definitely lied to me and said that these don't deplete, so that's going to make my job a little tougher here. I should still be able to get it. Okay, yeah, that's insane. Okay, super, super easy. Definitely could try that 700 if I don't get the purple here, which I'm hoping I do. What would it be, like a... Gotta be like a 60-70% chance, right? Let's see. Purple. Okay, it's a one and doneer, I guess. Oh boy. Well, it'd be fun to come back here at some point, and I think maybe Missouri would be like decent too. There's a lot of CAs. Look at all that. If this is a shadow, I might be a little sad. Ah, boy. Give me something like a light bear would be cool. Missouri Helm, we take those. Look at all the extra shit too. I guess I have the Karis now. I think I'm going to take a Scythe of Vitter. Wonder if it comes charged. Yeah, it comes with 20,000 charges. That's nice of them to do. Do I have to... Free for rune pouch. Great, I heard that was the case. That makes my life a lot easier, so I don't have runes cluttering everything up. See? Nice, Doom down, level 8. I'm sure I have to go to the bank to collect that, unfortunately, but I kind of want to go a little deeper. Oh, fuck. Well, rip. Claim those. I wonder if they're max treads or they're just the normal kind. Yeah, they're maxed out. Let's see. Okay. I can use it on anything, and I guess I'm going to use defense, because... Nice. Alright, challenge him. Yeah, it seems like it's hitting. Hey, dossier. My first kill. Hey, Oathplate Helm. That was quick. Pretty cool. A Yama unique unlocks Last Stand, and this was the puzzle piece I was waiting for to do Colosseum, because I am rusty, so it'll be nice to have a failsafe. This will be fun in the way of seeing if I remember how to do the walk at all, and also how fast I can do this. Yeah, you still get smacked here, that's for sure. I'll have to be a little bit careful. That was an easy wave. Now we are on to Mr. Soul. Ooh, an Echo Crystal with the quiver. So, what I'm going to do is try to survive as long as humanly possible with my minimal amount of skill. I'm not even going to do a simulator or anything, I'm just going to try to remember the step thing. And if I do die, I have Last Stand ready to go, and hopefully that'll last long enough for me to bring it home. I guess I'm going to go with Relentless. Doom, I think that would be fine, but I don't know for sure, so let's play it safe. Alright, that was not bad. I did not do very well. I'm glad I didn't have Doom on, to be honest. I had a phone call right in the middle of that, so don't mind the time. But we made it through. Let's accept our reward here. I don't know if I'm gonna need to go get more splinters. I really hope not. Ooh, you restore special too. That's so broken. Oh my god. And we also have a full row unlocked as well, which is exposure. Special attacks have 50% chance to deal 50% more damage. Oh my god. That's broken. I feel like at this point, everything's gonna be totally free. There's nothing that could really take me down. I had to go back because I didn't even realize I unlocked the Emperor Ring row as well. Oh my god, the spec is so good. Holy shit. Hey, I already got an orb. Let's go out and do it. I'm just gonna try it. Okay, that proc. Let's Kopesh. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm dead as fuck. No! Kill it! Kill it! No, it's healing! Ah! Schwarmy, I mean, God. Oh, no way I just pulled that. That's crazy. Maybe I go for the Soul Reaper. Oh, and there's the ring roll right after. Holy. Another one. Oh my god, 18 kills. Bought an ancient staff. I got myself close to 2,000 with skills. Now I'm gonna bring it home with hopefully a little bit of barraging. I have to decide what I want to barrage though. I was over here thinking going to maniacal monkeys to barrage was a big brain strat, but it seems like everyone else had the same idea because I could not find a world for the life of me. I ended up taking a little corner and then taking over the spot once the guy there left. So right now I'm getting 8 skills trained. A few of them I'm already maxed range and magic, but I'm gonna finish off strength. I should get a couple HP levels, a couple of defense levels, and also my Slayer and Hunter are slowly going up. At this point my buddy was available, so I decided to go knock out Tob with him to get my last Mega Rare voucher. Honestly, it was pretty straightforward, and most of the rooms we just blasted our way through. And of course, even though he died, he got the purple. Fortunately, I was able to convince him to do a hard mode with me, where we both are guaranteed a purple. Alright. Oh, the red chest looks crazy. Oh, no way, dude. And I get 2 Mega Rares that chest. That's crazy, bro. I made my way back to Vardorvis. Someone mentioned that I could use last recall right outside of the door to get all my spec back, so I was doing quick Kopesh spec kills, teleporting right back out. About 15 seconds in total on average. And I took another shot at Awaken Vardorvis. I was struggling with it before, but honestly T-bowing it was the way to go. Fortunately, Duke was about as free as it gets. It was really just a one and done, and I didn't have to learn any of the mechanics for Awakened Duke. Those bosses gave me a lot of Slayer XP, which took me to the level where I could fight a Raxor. I was hoping to get some antidotes finally, but I got a little more lucky than that. Oh, second KC Noxious Point. Easy. Let's claim these really quick. Sunlight Bracers and Spear. I don't know if I'll use the Spear for anything, but the Bracers are going to be a huge upgrade for me. It's XP multi here, and then let's go over to, let's bank some of this crap in my inventory, and then we should go over to the Warriors Guild. Hitting 2k total unlocked the Grandmaster combat achievements, and while that doesn't do much, I was able to go get the lamps from this thing that was formerly Gommel, and this helps to address my blunder with not linking agility to anything, which is also why I waited till after I finished Araxor and got that last XP multiplier to use these. Nice, I got it. That was so undeserved. And I got the Leviathan's lure on it. Oh my god. No way. That's so lucky. If you're wondering why I'm killing Mogres, it's because underwater agility is going to be the best way for me to train because the tiers that you trade in for XP are scaled. So unfortunately I'm here looking for a 1 in 64 flippers, which speed up how you move around the course. This is my nightmare. I just have 2 tiles left, and or 3 I guess, and I'm killing Mogres right now. Why have my choices led me here? Yes! Flippers! I got them finally! Oh my god, that took so long. 162. Get me out of here. Get me into that agility arena. Yeah, let's just send it all into agility. 1.1 mil. Incredibly fast, but I don't remember the last time I've done floor 5. I think I did it on a leagues or something. So I'm a little worried about that, but I should hit the level as I'm finishing this floor or even during it. Honestly, that was not that hard. Not bad for my first try in like years, I think. And it's good practice because I have to do this in the main game. Search this thing. Imagine if I get the ring first try. Infuserums, that's kind of cool. I wish I had that the whole time. Okay, we're at the bank. We have this unlocked. Let's take it. All achievement diaries. I wonder if that gives me lamps. He does give the lamps. Oh my god, that's kind of OP. I should have probably rushed that. I guess let's put it on defense. A lot of defense XP. I guess let's go around all of them and do them. Alright, I'm up to 3 orbs banked. I think this is going to take a few attempts. From what I've seen from my buddy doing it, Twisted Bow is the way to go. Yay, my insanity's all the way down, which means I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, I'm going to have to figure something out. That was not great. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Okay. I'm just not good at this. Let me add Ice Barrage into this setup here. My best advice would be to take a blowpipe to kill the little guys in that one phase, and just to make sure you're keeping your sanity as high as possible. For me, focusing on that and less on damage, after 6 or 7 attempts I had learned the mechanics and got through the fight pretty well. Mind you, I've never done any of the Awakened bosses before, so this was a little bit of a learning curve. Nice, I got it. Oh, that was tough. Ooh, Ancient Blood Ornament kit completed. And unlock the Slayer Helm, which I think is going to make the Inferno time a lot easier. Which is why I did it in this order. I think maybe I should have done it in the other order because I struggled on Whisper so much, but that's okay. Important things here. I got my Dog Sword, which seems interesting. I don't know how useful it'll be. I guess it uses all the special attacks of all of the God Swords, which is really cool. And then I have my Gloves of the Damned. I think it's good with all the Barrows gear, which I'm also probably not going to get, but let's see if it gives me any strength bonus. Yeah, 4 strength bonus. There is a 99 attack. Just have HP left, and I guess prayer, but I'll probably... I don't know if I'll get either of those. Maybe I'll get HP. Just waiting till I have a little bit of time to be able to run the Inferno on my lunch break, most likely. Alright, I've been AFKing, and I'm just about to finish up my prayer level. I didn't realize the thing just keeps using it on the altar. It goes by itself, but now I'm 99, and just in time for my lunch break, I think I'll have time to hopefully do an attempt at the Inferno. Basic theory here is to barrage all the nibblers and Then either range or Kopesh everything else down. Yes, it's done. 27 minutes. Claim this, which gives me the Guardian. And then we claim the 1000 Dragon Ward, which is also pretty cool. Melee strength 154. Wow, that's a lot of strength on that thing. That looked kind of cool. That brings us to the end of this bingo board and the end of the video. If you guys stuck around this long, thank you very much for watching. It means the world to me, and it makes me want to keep improving. I have some clan events and PKing stuff in the works right now, so make sure you subscribe for that. Alright guys, until my next adventure.